Loyalty, and I want to shout out VH1 Access. Basically, I was sent this story the other day on my Facebook page, and it's of a young mother in Connecticut, and basically she's riding on the bus, her daughter's on her lap, and she ends up getting into it with a female that she knows. They're arguing back and forth, they're cursing. Out of the blue, she throws her baby to a passenger, and she runs up to the front of the bus, and she starts fighting. And the video was crazy, and it caused outrage. It went viral. The video was sent to the local news, and they were able to find this woman, and the police are now investigating the story. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip, and I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
It's a startling scene captured on cell phone video, now posted on YouTube. It happened on a bus ride along Albany Avenue near High Street Wednesday morning. Not only is this woman seen screaming at another passenger as her baby holds hers, but it gets even worse. The woman throws her baby across the aisle and then gets into a fight. NBC Connecticut tracked her down at her Hartford home. Police and DCF workers were there. After they left, we knocked, and she opened the door. Any comments on that?
No, Connecticut Transit, get the full, my baby, get the full video.
She then closed the door, only to open it again.
Come and talk. Never touched my baby. Get the full video from Connecticut Transit. I didn't toss my baby, I saw her die.
Here's another look at the ordeal. Something so shocking, a viewer brought it to our attention. We alerted Hartford police, and they launched an investigation.
Would you like to say anything else?
The woman declined further comment. So did this man who was at the home.
It's a Sandy.
I'm gonna break their camera.
Neighbors familiar with the video also declined to talk.
My point don't matter, so I'd rather not speak on it.
At this point, Hartford police have not filed any charges in this case. Their investigation continues. Reporting in Hartford, Deborah Bogsty, NBC Connecticut News.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip, and obviously she's embarrassed. You know, she doesn't want to talk about it. She's saying that she didn't throw her child. Now, granted, she didn't pick her child up like a frisbee and fling her across the bus, but she did just, you know, grab her child and toss her to somebody who wasn't even expecting to catch her. What if the lady or the man would have missed her child? What if her child would have fell on the floor? You know, those are things you got to take into consideration when you do something foolish. Another thing that bothered me is in the video, she's cursing and going off about how this woman is disrespecting her in front of her child. But my thing is, you're the mother, and you're carrying on, and you're going crazy, you're cursing, acting, you know, belligerent. You're doing more damage to your child than that woman could ever do. Regardless of what that woman was saying to you, you could have ignored her. You gave her your address. You could have just waited for her to come to your house. You could have went to go meet up with her. Why do all that in front of your child? People are going to fight. That's life. People fight, especially when you live in the hood. These are everyday occurrences. So I'm not tripping off of her fighting. But it's just the point, you know, why would you carry on and do all that in front of your child? You couldn't have enough decency to wait until you didn't have your child to go address the woman or to go deal with her. You had to beat her ass right there on the bus. You didn't have enough self-control and enough respect for your child to say, you know what, I'm with my child right now. Right now, I'm just going to ignore her, do what I got to do, and head home. You know, now, unfortunately, you know, the police are now investigating. They could take her child from her. Her child could end up in foster care system. You know, you just never know. So I just find it really unfortunate that she decided to let somebody get to her so much that she would toss her child to a complete stranger and then run up there and go fight them. You never let anybody throw you off your square, especially when you're with your children. You know, you never let somebody get to you that much. At the end of the day, those are words. Obviously, the girl wasn't about it because she didn't come back there to come hit you. So she should have just left the situation alone. She should have realized that she's a mother first and foremost, and there's just certain things that you can't partake in, especially when you have your children with you. So the whole situation is really, really unfortunate. I feel bad for the little girl. You can see her covering her ears, you know, and she was just sitting there. She didn't cry. She didn't, you know, she was just kind of chilling. So it makes me feel like maybe she's used to seeing her mom act like that, or maybe she's used to seeing her mom, you know, yell and shout and scream in front of her. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the entire situation. What do you think should happen to this girl? They haven't filed any charges on her as of yet. You know, some people are saying that the media is blowing this way out of proportion. Some people are saying that it's no big deal. But again, I think you do have to act accordingly, especially when you're with your children. Because situations like this happen. Somebody just happened to have a cell phone camera, and now they blast it onto the internet. It's like you can't do anything out here anymore without somebody recording it and posting on World Star Hip Hop. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. All right. Deuces.